the pee jugs go. You gotta have them? Okay, I guess so.
You gotta piss in something.
Yeah. And it was like hot. Like I'd sleep with my doors wide open.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's hot. I'm not.
No one messing with you?
No. I mean, I didn't notice anything. I kind of enjoy like interactions with crazy homeless people.
Terry, where are we going? The croissants are that way.
I have an idea. We'll get croissants later, but I have an idea.
What do you mean?
All right. I want to go interview people in vans. There's a lot of van lifers out here.
Hold on.
I want to go talk to them.
Interview or croissants?
Interview. We'll get croissants after. Come on, just go knock on some doors. Let's go knock on some van doors.
For what?
I want to go talk to some people. Look, there's vans all over the place.
They're in their van because they don't want to talk to people.
They're going to want to talk to me.
What if they do? What if they get aggressive?
Because I'm their friend. Okay, that's a good point. That's why you're my muscle. You're going to be behind the camera.
Yeah. Where?
Yeah, right there. Look at you. You're like twice. You're two of me. Like, you're going to be behind the camera. Anything goes wrong, you jump in, step in, handle it. We'll go to the next one. Cool? Then we'll get croissants after. Don't worry about it.
I'll be running the other way. All right.
Now, let's go. Come on. Crackdown's happening everywhere. Look at this. No tents, no RVs, no whatever that is. No DeLoreans with a camper on the back. Doesn't say anything about vans. Let's go. We're good. All right. So you're gonna hang back by the fire hydrant. Cool. Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing? Hey, I'm Terry with Vanning in Plain Sight. I'm a local van builder.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I was coming around. I wanted to interview people in their vans.
Oh, yeah?
Not like a van tour. A lot of people do that, but I want to interview people like what life's like, you know, in a van. We're local here, especially in St. Pete.
Right on.
So would you be up for it? Like a quick little interview thing?
Yeah, I could be down.
Is that cool?
For sure, yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're here with Nick. All right, we just met Nick. We're in St. Pete. We saw his awesome van here. We're gonna talk to him for a little bit. Show us what you got here, Nick.
What's up? Yeah, so I mean, I feel like most vans are kind of similar, where it's basically a bed in the kitchen. So I got my bed right here. This slides out, so it's kind of like a little twin-size bed situation. And then
so you took the passenger seat out.
Yeah, so my bed actually used to be back here, but I wanted more room for like music stuff, so I ripped out my bed there, ripped out my passenger seat. And then, you know, it's just a better space to work on music.
Yeah, cool. So you got a paddleboard?
So it's supposed to be a paddleboard. I've just been surfing it. I tried to paddle on it. It's so small. It's so hard. I can't stand up on that at all.
This fits in here.
Yeah, and then I got 2 more surfboards down there, and then an inflatable paddleboard down there. Also, I used to DJ a little bit, but...
Oh, nice.
DJing.
Doing events?
I did like shows here and there, but I only started DJing because I started making electronic music, because I used to play drums, but you can't really play drums and be in a band when you're in a van. So,
yeah.
So I was like...
Steady rhythm.
All right, I guess I'll DJ now, but I don't really like DJing, so...
Yeah.
so now I just have them, but I don't really touch them that much anymore.
All right, cool.
I got a little stool over here.
Yeah, that's perfect. So how long you been in a van?
I just hit 5 years in November.
5 years?
Yeah.
Full time?
Full time, yeah.
That's a long time.
You know, I should probably shut the propane tank off. I smell that gas.
Oh, cool. I don't want to die.
Yeah. I mean, it hasn't blown.
Doors open.
It hasn't blown up
That's a big propane
yet.
tank in here.
Yeah. Big propane tank. That's where the pee jugs go. You know.
Those jugs.
Yeah.
Can you get that on camera?
You gotta have them. Okay, I guess so.
You gotta piss in something.
Yeah.
That's how you can't always open the door and piss out.
Yeah. No,
That's
the
cool.
neighbors don't like it. That's why they complain about it.
Yeah. Where do the piss jugs go? That's what I want to know. When they get filled.
Trash mostly.
Trash dumped and refilled.
Yeah, I try because like I don't want to make like anywhere a van goes smell like piss. So don't just
that amount of piss will make anything smell like piss.
Yeah.
Like a big ass dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do a
It'd be
lot
like,
of
damn, there are horses out here? What's
Yeah,
going on right
yeah,
now?
Yeah, exactly. So 5 years, that's a long time. So what got you into a van?
I don't know. I think it was just like an angsty high schooler, and I was like, "Dude, the best way to not the fucking government is to not participate."
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I'm not
Exactly
like
right.
I don't like necessarily feel that way anymore, but I'm pretty stoked that I live in a van, so that's a good time.
Yeah, it worked out. You did it. Was it right after high school?
Yeah, so right after high school, I had a little Nissan Sentra, and that thing died. I don't even remember what happened to it, but it stopped working.
Yeah.
And then I know like all throughout high school, I wanted to do like a tiny home. But then when my car died, I was like, well, if I don't do like a van or something now, I might never do it. So I just bought the van, and then I was making like $10 an hour, and somehow they gave me a loan to get this thing. And I bought it.
Those are the good days.
Yeah, and then I remember driving home from the dealership and like watching the gas go down and like making so little money. I was like, oh no, what did I just do to myself?
So you've been in it for 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
So what about now? How are you feeling about it now?
So
You keep going?
yeah, so 2 years ago I actually took a break from the van and I got an apartment downtown St. Pete.
Oh, you did?
And then like a month or two into that, I was like, I hate this.
Really?
So that kind of, I know that's like, first time in an apartment or whatever, because like right out of my parents' house in the van. But that kind of made me go like, I might just do this for the rest of my life.
Yeah. What was it you didn't like? You didn't like being tied down, having a contract,
Yeah.
rent, just the expenses every month?
Yeah, also like this, so like I have to be in St. Pete, and then like your life, it's a lot more like, it feels more risky to me, because like if I get fired for whatever reason for my job I had at the time, then like I'm just gonna start falling behind on rent and then get evicted, and then I'm for real homeless.
Yeah, then
right now I'm just like pretend homeless.
Yeah.
And like it's a choice. There's a lot more room to like mess up in a van, and like you can take more risks and have more fun.
You can recover from any kind of mistakes a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely. And also like I did find myself like wanting to get out of Florida, and like I do love it here, but just like
Is this where you're from?
I'm originally from Massachusetts.
Okay, and you went to high school here? You moved?
Yeah, I went to high school in Massachusetts, and then my first time around the country, I went to San Diego. I think I completely skipped Florida. The way I ended up here, I was at a Halloween party in Connecticut like 3 or 4 years ago or something, and I was asking where there's in the country where there's a lot of cool music and like art and stuff, and someone was like, you can try St. Pete.
Well, so you're in it.
Yeah.
You're in it. Like you're not getting out of it.
No, that's one of my fears is not being able to do it anymore and having to live inside.
That's awesome. Having to live inside. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So what do you do at night? So you're somewhat stealthy, right?
Yeah, somewhat.
Well, you close up. You don't have a bunch of windows here. You do have a solar panel on the roof that you can see.
Yeah.
I think. So what do you do at night?
At night I like for like where I park and
Yeah,
stuff.
like where you actually sleep and park comfortably without being bothered.
Slept here last night.
Yeah, no problem.
No problems. I think like as long as you're not like trashing the place and you're like respectful of like where you're at, then like for the most part
No one bothers.
They don't really bother you. When I was here last summer in the van and it was like hot, like I'd sleep with my doors wide open.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's hot. I'm not.
No one messing with you?
No. I mean, I didn't notice anything when I woke up. So if there was stuff
You didn't notice like your butt hurting in the morning or anything?
No,
You're good?
no, we're good. None of them. None of them came out here.
So what I gotta ask everyone is, especially because you're a young, good-looking dude, what's love life like in a van?
Well, I'm horrible at talking to women. So I've been single pretty much the whole time. Not very exciting for me.
Not much?
Not much for me.
You could.
I could. I'm very.
You ever go out at night and try to meet anybody?
I think I'm like too antisocial. Like I don't really like going out. But yeah, I just don't really go out that much. Like I just go surfing and then I go rock climbing.
Yeah.
And then practice piano.
You might meet love out in the water.
Yeah, maybe.
You never know.
Hey, there's a lot of pretty surfer girls.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell us, because you've been for 5 years.
Yeah.
So tell us your best, craziest, wildest stories that you've got on the road.
Well, I mean, like, I kind of enjoy like interactions with crazy homeless people. Like,
Don't we all?
They're just like there's a time and a place. Sometimes I'm like trying to do stuff and I'm like, oh my god, now I gotta deal with this. But there's I had a mom in San Diego.
A mom.
Yeah, she came up. I was hanging out with this girl in the van, and
So you did have a love life in the van.
I try, but I don't do well. I don't do well. But we were just hanging out in the van, and then this lady comes up and she's like, I broke my hip. They kicked me out of the hospital. And she was like clearly tweaking.
Yeah.
And then she doesn't even ask. She just gets in the van and just sits in the van with me and this girl. And we're like, oh, hello. And
You got cockblocked by a mom.
Yeah, but
Essentially.
I could have kicked her out, but it was really funny. so
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was non-threatening. She just wanted to
No, like worst case scenario.
Hey, plus her hip was broken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Worst case scenario, I destroy her in a fist fight.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't,
You gotta just touch her hip.
I don't think the is gonna magically heal her hip.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was like, I love you, I hate you. And then she was like, you better be careful with this girl. I was like, we don't know you. And then she was like, I know where you live, I'll you in your sleep. And then she invited me to tweak her Thanksgiving.
Is that what she called it?
No, she just called it Thanksgiving.
Oh,
she just called
it. Assumed it was Tweak or Thanksgiving. Yeah.
I mean, I had to have been. Yeah. But then I saw her the day after Thanksgiving, and she was like, there's my son, he won't even look at me anymore.
Oh, so that's why she was your mom.
Yeah.
And she didn't approve of the girl you had.
No, and she was upset that I didn't show up for family dinner.
Yeah.
So
you're never good enough. No girls are ever good enough for your mama's boy.
No, she didn't approve, I guess.
And you didn't show up for Thanksgiving.
No, that was rude.
I had a table full of and you just ignored it.
It was rude of me, honestly.
It was a bit rude.
I spent Christmas in Slab City.
You did?
Yeah.
How's that?
That was really cool.
That's sketchy, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the first time I ever saw
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Did someone bring it into your van and do it?
No,
like that lady?
So, like, we were making this, I don't even remember how I met these people, but, so there's this dude, he was like an AI engineer, and he was like out there trying to do some work just because, like, there's no government enforcement out there, so he was like, I can just kind of work on my shit without the government bothering me. We were just cooking like a taco dinner for Christmas, and then I looked over and someone was like, oh, that's and I was like, how'd that get there? But it's also Slab City, so they're like, hey, no rules, people can do what they want. Like, I actually really love Slab City.
Really?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Great time there. But I've also heard stories, like, if they don't like you, they will blow up your vehicle.
How they blow up your vehicle?
So I don't know like the exact method, but if you ever go out there, you'll just see a bunch of trailers that are just ash and just rubble.
Like firebomb it, like really blow it up, like it's in cinders.
Yeah, if you're a bad neighbor, because there is no law enforcement, so if you're a bad neighbor, you're getting burned to the ground.
There's a lot of people in houses right now, probably listening, who say, I wish I could burn my bad neighbor's house to the ground. In Slab City, if you're in a van, you just burn your neighbor to the ground.
Yeah, if you're, don't be a bad neighbor.
Walk home.
Yeah. Hitchhike, plenty of those people hitchhike, they'll be all right.
That's wild. I'm glad you didn't get burned down.
Yeah, they seem to like me. Yeah, I actually got one of these notes is from one of those guys I met. That one's from a Slab City guy I met out there. Yeah, he was...
Never forget how amazing you are, full of positive energy. I can dig it, Kevin. That's nice.
Yeah.
I don't get notes like that.
I met some cool people out there.
That's great. Cool. It's awesome talking to you, man. Thanks so much.
Too.
That's great.
Yeah.
We kept you from your burrito, from your breakfast.
Oh, it's all right. It's probably too hot anyways. Now I won't burn my mouth.
Just let me borrow his board. Here we go. I did it. Thank you. All right, man. We'll see you around. It's great talking to you. I'm never gonna get ripped like that guy if I keep eating this, huh?
Nope.
Oh well. This is better.